My name's Ian McMillan. I'm a poet and broadcaster, and it's been my delight to be involved in writing the game. Writing the game brings together so many elements. It's got young people, it's got that excitement of a residential experience, working with professional writers and creating things that you never thought you could create before, and all brought together in the cauldron of football and creative writing. What could be better?
Well, we've been having a game of football.
We've been doing tutorials, we've been having one-on-one with tutors.
We've been writing.
We went to Barnsley football ground yesterday.
Spending time together. This has been amazing.
When we walked down the hill and I saw a house, I was just amazed. I just couldn't believe that we were living here.
I teach English at Carlton Community College, and this is the third year that we've had this fantastic opportunity to come and take English out of the classroom and into a fantastic different setting like this.
It's kind of out the way of everyone, and you can sit down and have your own time to think.
We eat together, we drink together, we cook together, clean together, etc.
It's actually homely and just warm, and it's made us act like a family, it actually has.
Writing the game brings two professional writers who write about football for a living and explains the process of writing about football and writing for the theatre, writing for the newspapers, writing poems and so on.
It gives us the chance to try out new ways to write and new places to write.
They love the fact that they can connect the passion in their life, which is football, with writing.
It helps me express my feelings more. I don't know why, but because writing's not so popular in my book, but football is. So football kind of helps me a lot.
My highlight of the week is actually just writing my commissions, because I got to just sit there and write for hours and hours and hours, and nobody were telling me what I can and cannot do. I got to do what I wanted to do.
The kind of pupils that we bring on the course are at risk of underachieving. They're possible D students, which would mean that they go down one road, and possible grade C students, which would mean that they've got a whole different list of options open to them. They are all pupils who come from Athersley, and Athersley is an area of Barnsley that is one of the most culturally and socially and economically deprived areas nationally.
There are students here who would never be able to do something like this, who would not be able to go on a residential course under normal circumstances.
The highlight of the week's probably being given advice off of both writers and both teachers, because it's really helped me improve in my writing.
They've given me tips on writing, made me feel better about myself, like don't drag yourself down, you're a good writer and stuff, and it just made me feel proud.
Now my confidence about 9.5 out of 10. I took a long walk down to the river. Long rocky paths that twirl through the valley parallel to the moss-covered grey stone walls. Hills are perpendicular to the river and covered by thousands of trees that look like hills themselves covered in moss blankets.
I feel as though my GCSEs are going to go good, because Anthony and Nick have really helped.
I think South Dartmoor's benefited hugely from being part of this course. The students have found out things about themselves that they didn't know and have found out things about writing. But also, because we send staff along with them, those exercises, those workshops have been used across the curriculum. You know, they're written into schemes of work now, and they are used with all of our students.
The rock walls plunge from ground and seek attentions from passers-by. The moon shines upon me like a spotlight. The fresh air tastes like water, so fresh and cool, I'd love to stay at Lumbank forever.
The fact that writing the game is fully funded means that the 16 pupils get a chance to experience writing in a setting that allows them to blossom, that it just would be unthinkable for them to have.
I'm predicted a C for my GCSE in English.
And what were you predicted before you went on the course?
A D or an E, either one. It majorly boosted up my confidence in English, and because of that I'm taking A-levels instead in college in English literature and English language. I'm going to be a journalist thanks to that course as well.
Writing the game has been going for 3 years now. It's been an incredibly successful pilot. 100 young people inspired by it.
It would just be fantastic to continue the foundations that we've laid here. It's so good, it's so effective, it's produced the results socially, it's produced the results academically. It's changed people's perceptions of themselves. It's given them more confidence, not just while we're here, but when we get back as well.
Blowing grass, light wind, bouncing balls, keyless tumbles, running around, scoring goals, team members arguing, foul, smashing views, couple of houses, drawing teams, penalty shootouts. It's time to finish, let's walk back, maybe one day we'll be back again.
It was amazing.
Why?
Because it's a once in a lifetime experience, and I just feel gifted because we hadn't had to pay for it, it's been paid for, and I've got everything I needed to get out of it.
Definition, fantastic, just fantastic, yeah.
The Legend of Nick, that helps me improve my writing. Thank you so much.
Avon is the best, a lot better than the rest. Writing is our game.
Avon is its name, West Yorkshire is where it's based. It's changed my life.